So, back in the Skidoo bar. Let's go places so we can get your hands, right? There we go. Got your meat hooks right on the table. So sometimes you get into a situation where you go to remove someone from a seated position or a stand-up position. They may grab a door frame on the way by. In this case, this guy's going to hang on to the bar or the table because he's not going anywhere. Belligerent drug. Yeah, they'll do it on tables, arm or less, except that won't film because you can't see it. So we're going to use the edge of this table to demonstrate how to initiate a release. Come on, buddy, it's time to go. Look, he's hanging on for dear life. Good old Weichi Shokin. Take it in and grind it. And lo and behold, he releases. Now pop a finger. Go into it. Finger lock. Stand him up. Flip it over. Walk him out. You again. No, buddy, I told you. It's the last call. This button's empty. Good. It's time to leave. Get out. Come on, get up. Let's go. Come on.
I want to stay here. Give me back my ball.
So you run into these situations where they're going to hang on to something and they're not going to let go no matter what. Got the good old Weichi Shokin. Just dig it in, grind it around until he had enough. He lets go. Finger lock him. Stand him up. Sorry about your arm, but I think you got some of that on you.
That was more the face getting crushed.
Sometimes you'll find a clown sitting in the bar waiting for a drink even though they stopped serving 2 hours ago. Come on, buddy, it's last call is long past. It's time to go home. Call it a day. You know, and he's going to grab a table, or he's going to be an asshole, or he's going to hide his arms. He's going to do something that he knows you're throwing him out, but he's going to do a futile attempt to stay here. Okay. One of the easiest ways to get him up is just face crush him. Okay, and I use this big old Bushkin knuckle, and I think I put it in his eye socket that time, but I can get it in here. I can get it along his jawline. I can go up underneath here. Anything like that causing pain will cause him to run away from the pain. Let's do a layman's version of this. Okay. I want him to stand up. If I cause him pain, his first reaction is to move away from the pain. You know, so you pinch a guy and he moves away from the pinch, okay? So I know he's got pressure points under his jaw, so anytime I go under the jaw, I can get him up and then go right into a neck turn, reverse headlock, and run for the door. I'm having fun. How's it for you? Okay. Under the nose is painful, but if he turns his head sideways, I lost it. So when I do an under the nose pickup, I also take the ear. That stops it from turning and also gives me another handle to lift on. You know, and then we can take him out from there.
I don't like this, but
Yeah.
tell?
Yeah. On the throat.
No. When you do
Oh.
Good.
Yeah.
Slow.
This can happen in all kinds of situations, even weapon retention when you're fighting for a service weapon or fighting over an impact weapon or what have you. I can get control of him through finger locking, but one of the nicest joint locks in the world is just to crush. You see this last digit on the thumb? I just press it down and causes immense pain. It actually works on all of them. I keep them straight and just bend the last digit. They get real cooperative. These ones have got to be more straight. This one's gimme all the time. Yeah, sorry, Carl. That actually hurts for days after, because mine's been hurting for 2 weeks. But it's a really effective way. So if I want to get him up, and you know, maybe I go for the old stand him up the wrist lock, and he's strong, and he's bent. Slam him back down, get that thumb, crush that thumb, pick him up. Now I'm into other locks. From there, one, buddy. Okay, just that didn't film very good, so we're going to. I'm not going to apply it because Carl's really sore from that. The digit crush. I take this last piece of the thumb here and I push it down. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to do it. Same thing here. just down, down on the last digit. Even if it's bent here, then I'm going to go in with that last digit, that way, okay? So push that digit down, just lock it out by holding the back of it. See the pick up there, and then you just push it down. Okay. More in the scenarios, you're trying to pick up the guy that's, you know, hanging on to the furniture, or he's got his arms sucked in, and he's, you know, or holding on to the chair, you know, so we can attack the fingers, we can dig in the bones, you know. You can try to make a lock on his arm, okay? We can apply pressure to the nose. Apply the pressure to the nose, he spins his head, and you just get snot on our finger, which is not much good. So what we want to do is grab an ear and the nose and just pick them up that way. And then go into whatever locking scenario you're looking for. People move away from pain, so, you know, under the jaw, in the ear, one finger under the ear, he came right up for me. And he moved away from the pain, so he tilted his head towards me. So now I'm right into the lock and roll. Now I've got control of it. I like that. Okay. Very good meat puppet here. Face crushing. This is another good one. Basically, I'm going to cause him a little pain and make him come along. First one I'm going to do, Carl, is across the nose. So I'm going to pick him up this way. And he comes, because I'm squashing the crap out of his nose, and he comes up, he tries to escape. Okay? I got this lovely big bone here on my knuckle. It's the biggest bone in my hand. So I use that a lot on this stuff. I'll come in and I'll put it along his gum line. And I'll just pull that into his face, and he comes right along with that. Okay? I can do it anywhere underneath his jawline, and it's fairly effective. Okay? Or I can go right into his eye socket and temple. And notice, because he moves away from pain, he comes up with a crooked neck. So he's right into control from picking him up. Across the throat, I like to rub that bush knuckle under his throat. You heard the reaction. Sorry, Carl. Now, you'll notice that when he stood up, I grabbed his opposing shoulder here. Now all I have to do is pull his jaw and pull my elbow back. Now you got a good choke. There's the choke. Put his chin under it, and there's the crank. Yeah, I'll show that sit. I'm not going to do that this way. And I'll get right behind it. The neck crank pickup is I come cross face. I guess I could do it this way if you use it. Yeah. I come through and I can push his face across and grab his shoulder and then come in close. And then I just pick up from there. And he's tapping because his neck's fully cranked, and the more I pull up, the more it cranks it. And the more you, yeah.
You get the wrist in.
Put my wrist in to create leverage, or pull on the shoulder to create the leverage.